Kia ora. Still some wet weather around this afternoon around this eastern side of the Northland. The low pressure is moving away, but it still directs this southeasterly feed of air on towards these eastern coasts, keeping more cloud and rainfall there. The good news for you, things will get better as we head in towards Friday and particularly the weekend. On the other side of the hills, across many parts of the Northland, it's a dry looking end today. So nice clear skies lasting through in towards the night time. And for the Southland, clear skies from say Nelson, Marlborough and down in towards Canterbury. But the next area of wet weather is this front that's pushing up from the south, bringing some heavier rainfall in towards Fiordland overnight. You can see through Thursday night into Friday morning, not an awful lot changes in terms of pressure. The low pressure is still close by. We'll still keep more cloud on the eastern coast. And this front edges closer towards places like Milford Sound and southern Western, bringing that wet weather with it. But I think if you were in places like Canterbury, Marlborough, up in towards Wellington, up in towards Taranaki, Rotorua, and even up towards Auckland, some clearer skies as we head through the night time. Great conditions for seeing Matariki first thing on Friday in that early dawn sky. But keep an eye on the temperatures. We're looking at lows of around about 3 degrees Celsius to start the morning on Friday for the parts of Canterbury. Colder still down towards those central parts of Otago. Now, heading through in towards Friday itself, the start of that long weekend for many of us. We'll find more cloud around that eastern side of the Northland. This breaks up and clears away. It's this next band of rain that runs up the South Island, which is looking like the wettest weather in towards parts of Westland, slowly making its way northwards through the daytime. More cloud as well spills across in towards Canterbury. Some patchy light rain reaching in towards southern Canterbury by the end of the afternoon and into the evening. But you can see generally a drier end to the day across many parts of the North Island. We will start off though with more cloud through Wairarapa, Hawke's Bay and Tairāwhiti. Still some showers to watch out for, but those showers should start to peter out as we head through the day, and that cloud breaking up as well. Early morning mist and fog gives way to some pretty decent clear skies across many parts of the western side of the North Island. Might find the cloud thick enough around these western coasts just to bring an odd shower. But I think most of the time it is looking like a dry story. More cloud though for you towards the end of the day. And in terms of our temperatures, reaching highs of around about 15 or 16 degrees Celsius in Auckland, 12 and 13 down in Wellington. Heading down towards the South Island, we'll find clear skies for Nelson and Marlborough and through most of Canterbury. I think not a bad looking start today there. This wet weather though, this front will move northwards, pushing that rainfall in towards Western. Some of it spilling across in towards places like Queenstown as we head through the day, and that patchy rain in towards Otago. Right towards the end of the afternoon into the evening, we'll find this wet weather, this patchy rainfall making its way across in towards Canterbury, but more clouds than anything else on the eastern side, with wetter weather out on that western side. You can see behind it, things are clearing up quite nicely. So as we head through the nighttime Friday and towards Saturday, some clearer skies back across those more southern parts of the country. Daytime temperatures on the South Island reaching highs around about 13 degrees Celsius up through Marlborough and down towards Christchurch. But I think we are going to find a bit of a cool night, especially through some of those more isolated parts of Canterbury, where we'll find temperatures back down below freezing. On in towards the rest of the long weekend. Well, there's that front that arrives with us on a Friday. On Saturday, it starts to creep northwards on towards the North Island. But it does mean behind it, on the South Island, there's plenty of dry and clear weather. Probably the better day of the long weekend for you. For the North Island, we'll find that rainfall creeping up towards, say, Auckland as we head towards the end of the day, with more cloud and wet weather there. But I think generally drier weather out towards the eastern side. On into Sunday, that front continues to weaken away and pull away. We'll find more cloud pushing northwards, but this area of low pressure down towards the south will be driving some stronger winds and some heavier rainfall through Fiordland and Westland through the daytime. Some of that will spill across in towards the headwaters of Otago as well. But I think we are going to find it takes its time to get northwards. So places like Nelson, a dry day, but turning cloudier, and that cloud spilling up towards the North Island by the end of the day on a Sunday as well. That's it from me, Manawatu and Matariki.